Right, man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
All right, make sure you check out my homie's channel, The Red Pill Diaries. He is the owner of the Hellblaze, so I'm pretty sure you've seen the ads on my channel. He has a new channel that he wants the information to get out to you guys, so check out his channel. It's called The Red Pill Diaries, all one word, TheredPillDiaries. For those who are listening, one word on YouTube. He wants you to check it out, so go ahead and check them out over there. Shout out to the brother Rashid for giving me a first opportunity to be able to advertise on my channel. So shout out to him. Let me know what you guys think. Appreciate the love and support. Check out the channel. We go. All right, man, we back. It's your boy, Izzy Dick, Goodfellas Sports TV. Let's talk some more boxing. Teofimo Lopez says that Lomachenko beats every other lightweight. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. It's supposed to be the first video I did this morning. I should have released it last night, but I ended up deleting it. So I think it's better I do it in video format than a pick slide. Sometimes when I do pick slide, I just don't feel like doing videos. My neck be hurting, and I'm kind of working on that now. But I mean, do you agree with the statement that, you know, Lomachenko whoop every other lightweight out there? And then you can even talk about some featherweights, some super featherweights. Gary Russell, Josh Warrington, Leo Santa Cruz, Gervonta Davis, who has campaigned as a lightweight. Who else you got out there? Shakir Stevenson, Colbert, Chad Valdez, Joseph Diaz, Richard Comey. I mean, keep going on and on. And to be honest, I think that may be a fair statement. You know, Lomachenko don't seem like he have any hangovers, like how when Wilder lost, is a lot of excuses, and it's just like, you know, he ain't trying to schedule a get back fight. He was trying to get the rematch. He, dealing with injuries and just a lot of bullshit. And, Adrian Broner losing to Pacquiao, taking some years off. I'm just thinking it's more of where, hey, I lost before. I lost to Salido. I'm not going to hang my head, where, I just think he's just ready to get back, and I think he's confident. And I think, if they rematch with Teofimo Lopez, honestly, I'll probably pick Lomachenko. I thought that, nobody really wanted to fight. It was more about Lomachenko giving it to him and Teo just doing enough to take it. But him and Devin Haney would be interesting because Devin got the length. That's the $1 million question. Can Devin, can he generate power? And he can. If you told me he took his father out of his corner and put McCullum or Senior in there or somebody else, and his father just handled the other shit of boxing, the PR, the videos, the interviews and all that, and managed the money, give him a couple fights with the trainer. Yeah, and I'm like, okay, maybe Devin Haney got it. What you look at is amateurish. He thinking about moving before he punches, so he ain't sitting down and generate the power. All that athleticism and speed, he got power. With his father in the corner, I think he really don't have a chance versus Lomachenko, man. It's just, his father don't give the advice. He don't get, I don't even say it's not even advice. He don't get a strategy that he need to give. And, that'll be interesting because Devin got a lot of length. Could Loma really cut the ring off? Because I think Devin will make Loma the predator, and he would probably just be the guy moving around. So, I think it's a very winnable fight for Devin. He got, 71-inch arms, 72-inch arms? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But is he going to take that next step in evolution and become a complete fighter? He got the speed, he got the strength, he got the size. But I think Loma just might have a skill to really offset what he do. And that's just my opinion looking at it, man. But I think Loma get him the fuck up out of there. I won't say knock him out. I think he just, school him. I think it'll kind of be, it'll be close. But I just think Loma just do enough to, right now. But, just looking at the Gamble fight, some of his other fights, you don't see the progression you should see from a 21, 22, 23-year-old fighter. And like I said about Teo, it was a lot of stuff he got to learn before he go fuck with a guy like Josh Taylor, because it's a lot missing. But Teo had the power to keep Loma off. Do Devin Haney have the discipline? And can he control the distance versus Lomachenko? Because he ain't got the power to keep him off. He got the length, but can he control that distance? And controlling distance is probably one of the more underrated attributes that a fighter got. But I don't know, man, to be honest. I would probably favor Loma. And then you look at a guy like Ryan Garcia. Give me Loma. Like, his technique is all trash. These Devin got the stance and he understands the basics of boxing, but Ryan Garcia, for some guy who had amateur fights, he looked like a dude fighting in the street. He got hands, but he ain't got feet. He ain't got technique. You know, if I'm looking at Ryan Garcia, I'm thinking that I'm looking for a knockout, no matter who I am. Paulo Malignaggi, the Powerpuff Girls, or if I'm Devin Haney or Lomachenko, I'm looking for the knockout, dude. That chin flying straight on up. It's too much of a target. It's like he got what was Fairy Odd Parents' Crimson Chin? He got like a Crimson Chin. Like a target right there. This dude always standing straight up. Straight up. You looking at him like, dude, you could do a lot better. You know, you talking about Eddie Reynoso, his father trained fighters, and ain't nobody gonna tell this dude to tuck his chin or, you know, or bend his knees a little bit. Not even Oscar. And Oscar looking to put him in the ring. He trying to push for the Tank fight. Oscar don't give a fuck, man. Oscar about putting his fighters in tough. But I think Oscar sensed that Ryan Garcia gonna leave, and I heard that he gonna leave, man. But I don't think Ryan got much of a chance unless he catch Loma. I think he got the power and speed to catch Loma, but if he hit Loma and knock Loma out, I wouldn't be surprised if he hit Loma and Loma didn't want to, you know, get in and fight him. I would understand that, but to me, tough fight for Ryan. You know, Loma don't seem like he lost no confidence. And I would pretty much go with Loma on that one. Then who else you got there? Gervonta Davis. I mean, we'll get to him in a minute, but you got guys like Colbert, Stevenson, and you know, Stevenson, he might be ready. He might be able to give him some a run for his money, because we know Stevenson sparred him and seemed pretty confident after sparring him. But one thing about Stevenson, he ain't got no long arms neither. So he got them T-Rex arms like Tank or like Loma. So it'll be an interesting fight right there, you know. Because really for Secure, a lot of people looking for more. You know, because at one point Mayweather was knocking guys out at 30 and 35, and people looking for Secure to finish a guy like he did with Tuka. You know, he looking for people to really put them punches together and get him out of there, because he could have. But the question is, you know, can he outbox Lomachenko? And he got the abilities. You know, he really ain't more like this. He more of a technique type of defender. And that's what Andre Ward and Bernard Hopkins was. They, you know, Bernard and Andre could be slick, but they defense, a lot of people don't consider defense, you know, being able to take a jab away, being able to smother a shot, you know, that's kind of what their defense is, just technique. And I think Shakir is one of those technical defenders. And, you know, for him, it's really about, can he outbox him? I think he could outbox Lomachenko. And you look at Gary Russell, he already lost. You know, he talking about it with some issues with his scale and all that, but he did drop Loma. You know, they didn't count it, but maybe he could get the job done a second time. But really, I think it boils down to a guy like Gervonta Davis getting the job done, because he got the power. One thing that he could do that Loma can't do, that Teo didn't do, was dig to the body. That's one thing you like. You know, he's able to dig to the body. And the question is, can Gervonta, is he mentally tough enough to really, you know, really kind of get through that Loma, you know, hype as far as him, you know, doing all that angles and stuff. And I think the body don't move. You'll never really go wrong touching the body early. And if he able to touch the body, I think he can stop Loma to the body. But the question is Loma gonna be able to back him up like Leo was kind of doing? Leo was holding his ground, piecing him up, holding his ground. And it took Tank for Leo to get tired to capitalize on it. And Loma, he probably ain't gonna get tired unless you touch the body. You know what I'm saying? So Loma, you know, question is, if Loma back up Gervonta and start bullying him, most people think Pikachu gonna quit. He addressed that, and I ain't gonna quit, I'll die in the ring. It's easy to say you're gonna die in the ring. You know, did y'all see that video that came out like last year? And I know this nigga, I died for my daughter. And a dog got loose in the neighborhood, and the father jumped on the car and left the daughter to deal with the dog. I know that nigga, I'll die for my daughter. His nigga seeing that video like, you what? You do what for your daughter? Like, that's a dog. And if you can't protect your daughter against a dog, shit, what if she get a stepdaddy? And what if she got a bully at school? And I know they gonna try his whole ass for sure. But, you know, that is what it is, man. But I think Gervonta got all the ability in the world to be one of the better fighters, be the best fighter in the world. But to be honest, Lomachenko might back him up. If Loma back him up, then it's just to the point where he might get frustrated, but shit, he might catch Loma. if I'm in Florida, I tell that motherfucker, just keep pushing forward. No matter what. You know, don't worry about the angle. Just always go for the body turn. Hit that hook, that left or right hook to the body. But to be honest, you know, Teofimo Lopez might be speaking facts on Loma beating the rest. And of course, him being a champion and beating the champion, that's what it's all about. You know, pumping up the guy that you beat. So many people tear him down and don't give each other credit, but hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. You believe what Teo say? Loma better than everybody else at lightweight. You think it's anybody at lightweight, outside lightweight, they could beat him? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, card response, video request. All my social media links, description. Fast way to reach me. Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. All the links there. We also got a Facebook group. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJGood313. That's in the description. PayPal link in the description as well too. Best way to donate. Share the video. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. We gone.